Yeah, I think I'm very much in my head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, right now I actually feel kind of bad that, I'm not as talkative or as touchy as I have been. I know it can be like a bit of a night and day difference.
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Orion is still feeling like he failed the marriage and failed me. So I wanted to have a conversation with Dr. Pia. I'm really hoping that she can give us some better tools to navigate conflict in the moment and maybe do better at compartmentalizing in the moment. Come a little closer though, just because of
Sure.
Ready?
Here you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you both doing?
Good.
Doing good. How are you?
Good. So tell me what's going on?
So last night something came up, I'd not really discussed with Lauren before, and what it specifically was she had sex 2 months prior to, our marriage, and I kind of said that, sex is off the table.
Gotcha. Orion, is that still how you're feeling?
Honestly, no. But what I do know that has come clear is just, I do think that we need more of a foundation. And so, I think I failed her in using the words that I did. And because of it, I kind of put Lauren in a very uncomfortable situation where she didn't feel safe. And I just really feel like I failed her as a husband in the moment. And right now it's actually, it's heavy.
You didn't fail me, okay?
So I appreciate your vulnerability even in this moment, Orion, and I appreciate you acknowledging your ownership into what contributed to this conflict. I'm also hearing a lot of judgmental words for yourself, right? Like, I failed, right? I'm a failure. And so I'm curious if that is your perspective, Lauren.
No, I've tried to explain to him that I don't feel like he's failing me in this marriage. It just comes with the territory of being married for 7 days.
Orion, can you believe her that she doesn't view you as a failure or think that you failed the marriage?
I can feel it, because I think when the elevation of emotions toned down, she did do a good job, reassuring me and everything. But it was very apparent for me when, I guess, the tone of the conversation got elevated. I did feel myself, get uncomfortable, and I started to get confused. And the reason why it's affecting me as much as it is because I had to protect my mom and sister from my stepfather growing up. And it's not something I want to be a part of our marriage. But right now, I'm having a really hard time just feeling confident in that, just because of how intense and how raw the emotions were last night.
Okay. So in that I hear perhaps like you need for the tone to be calm, to voices to not be elevated, maybe to remain respectful of one another.
Yeah.
Okay. Lauren, can you agree to that?
Yeah, I know that in the heat of the moment, my tone does elevate. I would definitely say that there was no yelling last night, but I get a little bit more animated when I'm frustrated and when I'm not feeling heard.
Sure, and that makes sense, right? I heard that you didn't feel safe, and I heard that you felt attacked.
I honestly just felt judged for being myself, and I felt like he was saying that my intentions weren't as pure as his.
I had never questioned her intentions. I just feel like I was very careless in the way it came up.
Do you believe her when she says she is taking this seriously? The fact that she had sex 2 months ago does not impact how much she's committed to this relationship.
I believe her, yeah.
Does that feel genuine, Lauren?
Yeah, it does.
So what I'm going to offer to you is this, and I'll leave you with this. I want you to think about your marriage as a bank account, an emotional bank account. We've got to work on putting deposits into that bank account, because every time there's this negative interaction, whenever there's an argument, wherever one's shutting down or whatever, it's a withdrawal. And what we don't want to happen is have our bank account go into the negative. So we have to keep feeding into it. So now, while you're on your honeymoon, enjoy one another. Focus on having fun.
I don't want to speak for her, but, I feel like there have been a lot of great deposits in our bank account. But this was just a really big withdrawal for me.
And that's okay. That just means we're going to continue to put in more deposits. Okay?